I don't know about you, but one of my favorite desserts is rice pudding. Whenever we have rice for dinner, there's usually something left over because I make sure there's rice left over. And out of the leftover rice, my wife will make rice pudding. It's worth making this recipe even if you're not making the rice as a side dish for dinner. Just make up a batch of rice to make your rice pudding. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. Now, it doesn't matter how you make the rice. Today, I made a couple of cups of rice in a rice cooker, but if you don't happen to have a rice cooker, and I don't think most people do, there are other methods for cooking rice. In fact, I will put a link at the end of this video that shows you how to cook rice on the cooktop. There's also microwave packages where in 90 seconds, you can have a package of freshly made rice, and it works just as well for this recipe. Now, I'm kind of doubling this recipe up because, like I say, I love rice pudding. So for doing what I'm doing today, you would need 2 of these. I'm just gonna set these off to the side. I'm gonna start out by dumping the rice into a pan. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, with the rice here, let me just kind of break this up a little bit. And the rice cooker is gonna be a little firm to begin with, but you just kind of break it up. To that, I'm gonna be adding 4 egg yolks. Now, for a regular batch, you're only gonna need 2. I'm gonna add, in this case, a cup of milk. But again, for a regular batch, half that, half a cup. 1 cup of sugar, but again, you may only need half a cup. Get that all blended together. Now remember, you just want to use regular rice, not flavored rice, not butter rice, not cilantro rice. We have used brown rice and it does come out really well with brown rice as well. Now to that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon for this recipe of vanilla. But again, for a regular size, half a teaspoon. Now it's all broken up nice. It's nice and easy to mix. It's like super easy to make. Now I've greased up a baking dish. For a half-size recipe, you won't need a baking dish this large. Let me dump this in. Easy peasy. Get that spread out. I'm gonna be topping this with cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, don't use cinnamon. Or hold off to the very end and just put cinnamon on your finished product for those that like it and those that don't. Doesn't matter at that point. I like cinnamon, I'm putting lots on. Now, something else you can do. You can add raisins. Put in the raisins at this point in time, or you can add the raisins later on. Really doesn't matter. I'm gonna hold off till the end and add mine later. And this is gonna go into the oven at, again, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is going into the oven for 1 hour. Okay, I've got it out of the oven. This is looking terrific. Take a look at this. Isn't that awesome? You bet it is. Okay, I can't wait to try this. Now you can serve this hot, you can serve it cold, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna break that up just a little bit so that I can add a few raisins to it. Like I say, you could have added the raisins to the mixture and then baked it, or you can add them at this point. Now, I always like to add a little whipped cream to the top. Because what's dessert without a little whipped cream, right? You betcha. This is terrific. Now it's got a little crunch on the surface here, but the flavor, incredible. I love that cinnamon. Make sure I get some raisins in there. Gunner, I'll give you a little bit later. Y'all are gonna love this. You really are. This is gonna be a family favorite. Now, if you're liking the video, consider that like down below. And remember, I am trying to see how fast I can get to 100,000 subscribers. So please, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Leave me a comment, because I love the comments. I try to respond to all of them that I can. And I will catch y'all next week. Bye-bye.